Good evening, or good morning, depending on where in the world you're at. I'm Aswa. I am a film director. To be more precise, I direct TV commercials. And yeah, basically, yeah, for those of you who are new to this channel is me introducing to you some really cool and cinematic commercials. So I feel that the general populace, as in terms of their perception of TV commercials, when I tell them I'm a commercial director, um, straight away they will think, oh, you direct those detergent ads or those candy, chocolate bar commercials. But there's a lot more than there's a lot more to it than your average commercials you see out there. There are commercials with $1 million budgets, and no, I'm not kidding you. There are. Just the quick background again for those of you who are new to this channel. I am a commercial director, and I am based in Asia. So most of the work I do is for the Asian market. In addition, this channel is also a way where I can reach out to people who are interested in the industry, or those of you who are interested in being directors or cinematographers, or just there's a wide range of roles, let's say, when it comes to TV commercials. It's just like movies. I mean, you have your art directors, you have your your wardrobe and stylists, makeup artists, all that stuff. It's the same thing. It's just scaled down to the duration of majority would be, say, 30 seconds to a minute. But yeah, that's just the gist of what I do. Today, I'll be introducing to you another awesome commercial director, and someone who I came across his work. I'm not sure if it was via Instagram or via podcast with Jordan Brady. There's a really cool podcast also about commercial directing. Check that one out, by Jordan Brady. I forget the title. Today's director is Jonny Mass. Now, before I get to show you one of his spots, I just found out recently that he just turned 25. I have to say I'm a little jealous because I won't say how old I am, but yeah, it's taken me this long to get where I'm at, and yeah, he's good stuff. It just keeps us creative people more motivated, and yeah, it's just and it's very inspiring. I remember listening to his interview with Jordan Brady, and yeah, it's very inspiring. Great episode. If you can find it, check it out. It's a really cool interview with Jordan Brady and Jonny Mass. But yeah, he's done some really cool stuff. And from memory, I mean, this was a couple of months ago. He did some stuff. I forget which industry he was in prior to commercial directing. But I think his breakthrough was when he did. I think it's. Correct me if I'm wrong. It was a spec spot for Lamborghini. I believe it's called Fire and Ice. You can check that out. I'll have all the details below in the description. I'll have his Vimeo link and his website, etc. But yeah, Fire and Ice, really cool spot. And then from there, I mean, his career just escalated. Today I'll be showing you another really cool spot directed by Jonny Mass, and it's called Octane Symphony for Ducati. And I remember when before he released it, he put out some teasers, like these little snippet teaser trailers for it. And yeah, I remember I was at the gym at the time. I mean, I haven't been to the gym for a while, but yeah, I was super excited from the visuals, from the little snippets that I saw, and yeah, I just couldn't wait. And then I remember when I saw the full video, I was blown away. And you guys need to check this out. Octane Symphony, awesome stuff. Ducati, my favorite motorbike. I think they look cool. They're like, for me, they're like the Ferrari of motorbikes. I actually have a neighbor. I was at the parking lot today, and there was a Ducati parked, and it's been collecting some dust. So I was thinking, hey, if you're not gonna ride it, I mean, hey, I don't mind. And it's the same kind of model that's shown in this spot. So yeah, let's get into details later, but let's check this out, shall we? And here, you know how it goes. And here we go.
What do you think of when you think of a symphony? Do you think of a violin, a trumpet, perhaps a bass, maybe even a grand piano? I just don't.
That's a cool FPV shot. There's this one shot, I'm really curious how he got the camera set up, and that is this one.
Now that's a symphony.
Yes, it is. Oof. Adrenaline rush. Yeah, so there's that shot. I'll just go back to it. That one where the motorbike is raised. I don't think you would have hooked up a GoPro, right? I don't think so. Maybe a Black Magic. But yeah, even so, I mean, I'm just curious what kind of setup you had to be able to put a camera there and not let it touch the ground. Yeah, that's a cool shot. Yeah, I remember I saw a making of for this spot. Really cool stuff. Yeah, the FPV drone is really cool. That, you know, once we exit the concert hall and we dive in to the ground level, and yeah, this is so cool. Yeah, I've seen this several times, but I have to say, I can't make out what he says when he says, like, I just beep that. So yeah, I've seen it several times. Maybe it's my ears, but Jonny Mass, if this reaches out to you, can you tell me what he says? I can kind of get the gist of what's happening, what the context is, but yeah, I just want to know what the actual line was before the conductor, you know, turns back and the narrator goes, well, we'll just beep that or something. Sorry. I've seen it several times. I just can't make out what the narrator's saying. But even though I don't know the exact words he's saying. I understand the context and the concept. It's very clear. But yeah, excellent work there, Jonny. You know what this work reminds me of? And I would guess most people would say John Wick 3, but no. What comes to mind is the film, I don't know if you've seen, there's a Korean film called The Villainous. I believe John Wick 3, or Keanu Reeves, to be more specific, was inspired by a motorbike scene in that film. And there's this one particular sequence when they're in the tunnel, and the main character, she's on a motorbike, and there's like these several other people on motorbikes, like the villains. They're trying to chase her, and they got like these katana swords, and just there are scenes in that sequence where I have just no idea how they rigged the cameras, because the camera goes through little tiny cracks, and not cracks, but it just gaps where cameras just can't go through. And anyway, it's hard to explain, but you got to check it out. That scene is awesome. The film's called The Villainous. If I can find the clip, I'll put it up. Actually, let me see if I can find it on YouTube. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, we can watch this together. Let's check this out. Oh, you get a 2-in-1, everyone. Let's check this out. The Villainous. It's the title is A Villainous Bike Chase Fight, and it goes for 2 minutes and 52 seconds. So here, okay, and here we go. So I'm not sure if you checked this out, Jonny, but just a really cool sequence. And yeah, your spot reminded me of this particular scene. See, it's a similar thing. They have the camera right behind the front wheel of the motorbike. And like, when he's riding, he's like wiggling the motorbike. Isn't that dangerous if he falls off or loses balance? And how fast are they actually going? Like, and I don't think they did what John Wick 3 did, where they filmed on a green screen. I don't know if you guys seen it, but if you see the making of John Wick 3, they weren't actually riding on bikes at full speed. They had these people in green suits moving the bikes, but I think this is real. This is like in camera. And sorry, I just talked throughout that whole sequence, but yeah, that's just some shots. Is there more? Let's go. Okay. That looks like fun. Yeah, the impressive stuff happens when they're in the tunnel, but yeah, really cool scene. If you haven't checked that film out, go check it out. There's a really cool opening sequence where it's like a first-person shooter kind of sequence. The film overall is just okay, but the action, but you watch for the action, and it's totally worth it. So yeah, go check out more of Jonny Mass's work. Young guy, young kid who's really moving up the ranks, and he's done some really cool spots. Yeah, I mean, automobile ads, like cars, motorbikes and stuff, is something I really want to get into one day. So that's something I'm really interested in. So yeah, you guys can look out for that. Yeah, that's something I really want to get into. For those of you who haven't noticed, maybe because of the angle of the camera, but look at this, woohoo, an Asua shirt. If you like the shirt, if you want it available for purchase, give this video a like, and your wish may be granted. Just to let you guys know, in terms of my schedule, I'll be shooting on either on the 18th or the 21st of this month for a shampoo spot, and then I have a passion project coming up, which I can't say too much at this point. It's too early to say, but if everything goes according to plan, then we should be filming that this month, and so that one's really cool. But yeah, I was hoping that I can shoot during the day, because yeah, natural light is much nicer, especially next to this window. Right now I'm just relying on the ceiling light. So I'm also working on the uncut interview that I did with Samuel Bennett. So again, I know it's taken a long time, and I said that it'll be available 2 months back, but yeah, I will be working on it, and it'll be available for Patreon members. So do check out my Patreon, yeah, and check out my website. You can check out some of my work at aswahan.com. Also follow me on Instagram at aswa_han. So if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below, give this video a like, and most importantly, please subscribe. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video.